first 1,000 meters. They're all set. Hood still on clear sailing, gets removed. They sprinting away from the 1,000 meter marker. Golden Mirabilis began well. Cotswold is right there. Little Black Number, Rocket Lady. Clear sailing's about 2.5 lengths off them. And at the back is Rockaberry Lane, about 4 lengths off the pace. Golden Mirabilis with the red cap is going the quickest. Clear sailing, blue cap goes to that inside rail. They're followed by the red blinkers of Rocket Lady, then Cotswold. Little Black Number's the middle of the track in the orange, and then comes Rockaberry Lane. As they approach the 400 meter marker now, and clear sailing down the inside now takes it up. Golden Mirabilis is second, then comes Rocket Lady. Little Black Number's now going to put in a claim as they get to the 200. Golden Mirabilis fights back at clear sailing. Clear sailing drifts off that inside running rail. Little Black Number and Rockaberry Lane's putting in a strong claim now. Rockaberry Lane comes from off the pace, and it's Rockaberry Lane going on to score. Rockaberry Lane has won it. Second position, maybe Little Black Number. Third position will go to Golden Mirabilis, and then clear sailing. So from off the pace, number 5, Rockaberry Lane, the Western Winter, Anthony Delpeche, Mike de Kock. And the hot form of the de Kock stable continues from yesterday at the J&B Med, and Rockaberry Lane is victorious. A third win from 9 outings, and she ends up winning it about 1.5 lengths. Little Black Number in second, third Golden Mirabilis. The fourth position, clear sailing, and further back in the running is Cotswold, as we continue to run it in the open air at Scottsville. So the first 6 up the straight, and they were followed by number 4, Rocket Lady. So the head-on will show the winners on the extreme right-hand side. Just a few flicks down the neck. Clear sailing drifts off that inside running rail. A Little Black Number is 2 off the right-hand side, but victory here is for number 5, Rockaberry Lane. That's the running of the first. It shows on the tote. It ended up the tote favourite, did number 5, Rockaberry Lane, at R2.80. If that is correct, back to the studios.
The first race here at Scottsville over meters has gone the way of number 5, Rockaberry Lane. From the Mark de Kock stable, that was ridden to victory by Anthony Delpeche and owned and bred by Mr. Mark Ratray at Lamascroll, a stud. Lacked the early speed as per usual, but really turned it on.
Yeah, you know, it looks like she likes to the 5 furlong, leave her alone, and she seems to come up nice at them.
Right, you think that's obviously where you're going to keep this one? You should see some more from it.
Yeah, definitely, the way she won today. Hopefully there's another one in the tank. Just well done to Mr. and Mrs. Rattray. And, yeah, just a big thanks to our farriers too. You know, they glue shoes on her. It's not easy. Just Peter, Lance, and to Dean. Just thank you very much.
It's nice to see that stable really is turning out the winners.
Yeah, definitely. It's very nice. Thanks.
And then, Nathan, one other run I'd like to touch on. Ray's later on, I think it's in the 7th race.
Yeah, you know, last time I think I gave him a warm-up over the mile. Over the 2-4, his work's been good, and yeah, I'm hoping for a big run from him.
Thanks so much, Nathan.
Thank you.
Let's get Anton, yeah? And firstly, what's the track like?
Yeah, it's a bit sticky. From behind it's kicking up a little bit, but it's quite nice for the horses.
All right, lacked the early speed, but as soon as you asked to quicken, they came back to you very quickly.
Yeah, that's the way she does like to race, and I think the 5 furlong suits her because she actually gets run off her feet early on and just have to wait, and as soon as she tells you it's time to go, then you can go on her. And yeah, she won a very good race, and you know, she's a kind of filly, she's gonna be taking on the same kind of field, so she could pick up a couple more.
And then Ant, it's nice to be back in the saddle. Obviously had a winner on Friday night, a nice winner here today in the first race. I've only got the 3 rides, so one more for Terry and then the one for Mark in the 7th.
Yeah, Sean's filly in the 4th race, I think she must have a good chance, but they speak like Duncan's filly is going to be very hard to beat, but I think they're a little bit concerned about the track being a little bit soft for my filly. She'd prefer a quicker track, but I'll have to ride her accordingly. And Ray is in the last. His work at home is very good. He's been a very disappointing horse, and you can't have confidence about him.
All right, and nice ride. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks very much to Nate and the whole team, Stephen, John, and everyone, and well done to Matthew and Mark and everyone in Cape Town for the derby. It's fantastic, and to Mr. Rattray, thanks so much.
Thanks, Ant. Yeah, we've seen it from all the connections involved in number 5, Rockaberry Lane. As I mentioned, it was bred by Lammascroll Stud. Congratulations to Mr. Rattray. I'm sure this 4-year-old daughter of Western Winter will be in the winner's enclosure a few more times. We heard it from Ant Dalpesh and Nathan, who represents the Cock Stable. That's the first. We'll see you back for race number 2.